celebrate America. The boys you raised across this nation are the men of Super Bowl Sunday.
Before I was here, I came from White House, Texas.
Arlington Heights, Illinois.
Before I was at the Super Bowl, I came from New Orleans.
University of Iowa.
Edward County Middle School.
San Marcos,
Cleveland
California.
Heights, Ohio.
I came from Houston, Mississippi.
Each held dreams you nurtured long before reaching tonight's bright lights.
We always knew Patrick was special.
Jimmy was one of those rays of sunshine.
Fred will never stop being my baby.
As a dad, I can't tell you how proud I am.
You inspired, believed they could achieve.
Before Tom was there.
Before DeForest was there.
Before Chris Jones was there.
Before George Kittle was there, he was here.
Before Travis was there, he came from here.
A lifetime of learning and a tapestry of teachers leads to this.
I love you, Mom.
I love you guys. You know I do.
Thank you, Dad.
You made me who I am today.
Especially Miss Jensen back in 3rd grade.
All y'all mean the world to me.
Those kids now stand among legends and compete before millions.
The world is to see what we've seen.
I am proud of you.
George.
I'm probably the most blessed dad there is.
It's San Francisco, Kansas City, and America on Super Bowl Sunday.
Now let's go out and win it.
Let's go win it.
Win it for our family.
For our friends.
Let's go out and win it.
Let's go win it.
Okay, I feel like a little kid.
Kickoff is approaching, and it's time now to meet the teams.
All right, faithful, it's about that time. We all know about this storied franchise, the rings, the legends. But tonight, it isn't about them, it's about this team. If there's a way to get that W, trust me, they will find it. Starting with this man, Jimmy G, leading his team to 15 wins and counting.
Going for it all. He's got it.
4 names who haunt the very soul of opposing quarterbacks and their future grandchildren.
Here comes the fearsome foursome.
The law office of Buckner, Armstead, Bosa, and Ford.
Broken up. Picked off.
But the key is, as Mr. Sherman knows, it's not talking smack if you can back it up. And straight from the People's Champion himself, allow me to introduce you to the People's tight end.
Breaks a tackle for it.
My man George Kittle will block, he'll catch a pass, he'll lay the smack down on your candy ass.
There goes George Kittle.
This team, this time, this moment. Here come the champions of the NFC.
Both sidelines are covered for this Super Bowl 54, and we'll start on the 49ers sideline and Aaron Andrews.
As it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on a 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Gott and Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many have ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, 1 game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is a 5th straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally climbed that mountain and got back. And you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 7th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
I like how you stated that they're one of the more successful franchises in Super Bowl history because at one point, they were 5-0 in Super Bowls. Joe Montana wins the Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24. And Steve Young, remember that one? Get the monkey off my back! As he won big in Super Bowl 29. But they lost their last time out against the Ravens in Super Bowl 47. They're looking for a little bit of that. Can we get right again, guys? And I think the San Francisco 49ers team is going to play awfully well in this game.
And they're hoping that the lights stay on the stadium the entire game this go around. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers into this Super Bowl. It was October 2017 that the 49ers traded for Jimmy G. In February of 2018, they made him the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. And now here he is, just 2 short years later, trying to join Joe Montana and Steve Young as 49er quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl title. Throwing down first is Garoppolo. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And these are the guys we're about to see down on the turf in just a moment.
Joe Staley, the left tackle, one of the most respected players in the league, as well as one of the most talented.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Garoppolo. It's one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way to work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets him 6. On the screen, this is Coleman. It goes a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. The screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Line scrimmage the 37 on 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 13 yards there and a 9er first. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
They're trying to set anything up. They thought they have the advantage. They thought they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Going to the air on the opening drive. On 1st down, Garoppolo. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 13 yards there, a 9er first. They'll run on 1st down. Coleman. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And a glance now at the Chiefs defense.
Talking about his instincts as a defensive back, I believe, are second to none. And that allows him to play all over the secondary. He can line up as an outside corner, inside in the slot, and that's difficult to do because you get so much traffic in there. And then, of course, they can also move him back as a safety. Anywhere you put him, though, he knows they end up around the football.
From the 35 on 2nd down, Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete.
Did have a receiver open downfield as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outline man because the coverage is way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now Garoppolo. That's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. There'll be a 47-yard attempt from Tash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try to put it in the end zone.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Patrick Mahomes leading out the Chiefs. And they, of course, were so close to a trip to Atlanta a year ago. Losers in overtime in the AFC title game. They made it a point that they were going to get back this year. And Mahomes, the 2018 MVP, he has followed through, getting KC to the Super Bowl in his 3rd NFL season. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he slips it past the 45 before being tackled. First play of the drive with success, 19 yards.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety. No,
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And now a windup incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under him, but it's 2nd down. And so often we talk about electric playmakers as we look at the offense here. Sammy Watkins, he's an electric playmaker.
Love the word you use. Electric indeed. Dynamic. And this guy makes plays and opens the game up.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the counter is Williams. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
You see this offense is locked in right now?
No trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you took about how to march. And keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, down at the 33. Williams, no dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs or putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out. But if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Set up a 3rd down.
And he's the epitome of what we call a move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. Now a 3rd down throw that misses the target, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact and forcing the completion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold him to 3. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time they would hit 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of it.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. These two teams all tied after 1. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
The completion there, but this is what some defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Look at the throw, Garoppolo. The kick here, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
So how would you describe that one, partner? Workmanlike right there, getting that first down, blue-collar type football?
Yeah, only needed 3, got 4, just enough. I like workmanlike.
I think it's pretty cool myself. Everything doesn't have to be high glamour in this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now they give right side Coleman. The linebacker Anthony Hitchens there on the stop.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sit through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your right linebacker. Second and 9. Garoppolo. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing it goes Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kevin Porter. And getting this just shy of midfield. They're spotted at the 49.
In today's football, the receivers break tackles, make people miss, get up here for the extra yardage. When you see a play like that, where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
it off on the touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sailors over the end line. And now here comes Kansas City. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Mahomes going to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. 23 yards to pick up there.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there. Get into the back end of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in the zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 46. Throwing now is Mahomes. On a heavy rush, and down he goes. And instead, the defensive end will get credited for the sack. Well, they go get fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Send it back to 10.
To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that got incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And Charles got to like what his defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back. That's a big play. They got to hold up.
And this is caught by Watkins. Even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. A reminder coming up with intermission will be highlights of the Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is. At the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try to maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down. You and I watched film yesterday. You told me to watch his feet. For whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
You're good at it.
Well, I try. All right, I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are all a little bit exactly what you described. Footwork that led to the incompletion.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And they work this out past the 25. The go through his progressions, find something to do with football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nobody good with the football. Right to the side.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel is the intended receiver. And it's third down.
I know coaches tell us all the time how the power route isn't the number one thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, Kenneth for King. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. On first down, throwing deep here for Coleman. Now it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. Now San Francisco will call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Again, that throw for Garoppolo. This is caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, second and goal. On second down, it's Coleman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Kevin Coleman in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners ready to stretch their lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Moving it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
It's just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Now goal for the extra point. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. So that route takes him down the field in 8 plays. And Tevin Coleman polished it off with a touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Chiefs offense not set to begin this drive. Time here for like the one play now off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will. I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take your knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will it just let it all out? Who knows? Might be a fly on the wall for this one now.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. So we've got one halftime in the big one, the Super Bowl. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jared Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight. As we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
The National Football League welcomes you to the Pepsi Super Bowl 54 halftime show. The National Football League thanks you for watching the Pepsi Super Bowl 54 halftime show.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The never tedious halftime show behind us, and now it's back to football as we get going again at Super Bowl 54. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for the next drive. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say, well, get him right back out on the field and play again, right? But as you mentioned, had the halftime, had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe allow a chance to relax a little, kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
I hope to respond positively here starting the third quarter. They've been opening there on the first down runs. They get this forward for about 6 yards. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I don't think God like where they are either on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is credit to their defense. They've kept their name by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. On first down, it's Williams. A good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
And you always got to worry the downsides of Gibson running a run down because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't pick the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They run it again with Williams. There's a run to run now. And he's corralled, but not before getting him inside the 35. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? How's not the game you expected? But that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. Just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Mahomes going to find this out winding hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way, lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
On 2nd and 12, Mahomes complete the tight end Kelsey. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Throwing his Mahomes on 3rd. And heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Seattle Seahawks, Richard Sherman. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, the interceptions, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the turn they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for them. So that happened before. No, there have stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Well, no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. This defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offensive perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
They stay on the ground, and it's Coleman. That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves her to just a 3rd and 3 now.
They're trying to show they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, put a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point to make that defense stand up and stop them. Taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards that time for number 19.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in an offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy that has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
1st and 10. Well, run here with Coleman out again. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. Third quarter, you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But running game can really benefit your team right now. Second and 4. They will run again with Coleman. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Coleman. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. The last one got 9. That leaves him with second and a yard. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Emmanuel Agba in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that. You have to have your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. If you give 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're going to almost discrediting their work. The Niners on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. For the Giants, looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Brandon, it's almost windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s. They don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. I know we don't like to admit it. We like to appear to be on top of every situation. There's no way we expected that. They have the lead. And they pay big. Well, I hit you on your leg under the table because I couldn't believe you were doing that. Hit me on your leg. Lead 4th quarter. Rush coming in. He's taken down. Off the edge, the sack by Reggie Wagner. Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal to the run. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to them quickly and put the quarterback down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. To throw is Garoppolo. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now? Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Garoppolo gets to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They list here if he gets another one, everyone behaves nicely. We might just list those out for him. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Able to get there and pick it. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you think maybe just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we got a good cushion, we can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Now comes Patrick Mahomes in the Chiefs offense. With his guys trailing here in the fourth, he can ill afford a repeat of the interception that ended the last drive.
Yeah, 2 scores down. You take it upon yourself now to play perfect or near perfect football if you want to get your team back into the game. But it's also tough to do when you're trying to avoid errors. You can still play perfect football.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 after the 20-yard line. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, it hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously, one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The last play of the completion got half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. And this is caught by Watkins. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a 1st down. Mahomes to the former Rams, Sammy Watkins for the Kansas City first. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, a magnified big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. Less than 2 minutes remain here in Super Bowl 54. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, Williams. Just a yard out of pickup there, and will bring up a 2nd and 9. Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line. Mahomes able to find Robinson, and this will be stopped at the 44. That will go for 7 yards. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And here's Mahomes. He's going to find Hill here. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 45. Mahomes now throw. No escape, and he goes down. Sean Day in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. To try and get after the snap. Mahomes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. As the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for the Mahomes and the Chiefs. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he backs it away and falls down incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. To me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have...
And it's taken down. Chiefs sack. seconds remaining. That last sack and puts the 49ers in a tough spot. They face a third and long. To throw is Garoppolo. He's going to float this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So it looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down. But what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision. Here comes the 49ers punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. And the Chiefs now getting set to go. They can't do much at this point, partner. This one is going to go down in the loss column. You don't make up for what has happened during the game in this sequence here. Maybe you interrupt that someone and run the ball if you so choose. But otherwise, just kneel down, call it a day, and try and prepare going forward. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Now Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 67 yards, as his guys are back with a single score. Problem for them, they needed that score with a little more time left on the clock. I think there's too little too late now. I would agree with that. We're programmed never to say never, but in this case, we're asking a lot for them to even think they have a chance. Won't be enough, but here's a final chance at the extra point. It's up and it's good, but it won't matter. The 7 is as close as they're going to get, and this game is over. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion. And they can't ever take that away, can they? Nope. That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season. In the year, owning the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Glenn Glenn. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.